finish what we started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
That structure in the center of the city, it's a Forerunner ship. And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
That brute has the Index. And Miranda and Johnson. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate in Amberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumn's. The blast will destroy this city and the ring. Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work. No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Alright, so a lot to talk about in this mission. Not a lot of key points, but a few main key points to be mentioned. I'll explain it after I clear the enemies out.
Flood-controlled dropships are touching down all over the city. Us. We were just a diversion. Amberclad was always its intended vector. There's a conduit connecting this tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it.
Just get away from me. Alright, so a lot to explain. Let me explain some things. The Amberclad. How the heck did it get infected? When did it get infected? Was it during the mission when they were trying to get the icon? Most likely. But how? What is the backstory behind that? That's one major thing. Second major thing. There's a lot of these type of aliens. I don't know what species this is. But this guy, right here, whatever species this guy is, there's a whole society of them. And they would be part of this flood-infected mission, along with jackals. Jackals, too, would also be infected. Now, I know we didn't think far ahead enough about this, because brutes become infected later on in Halo 3, but jackals should have been, too, and those prophet aliens, whatever they are. Those are main things. And the drones. You know, drones also fight the Flood in this mission, and if the Flood ever got a hold of those dead bodies, they would use them. I could definitely see it. All except for grunts. Grunts are special because of their blood. Their blood's toxic to the parasites, which we will figure out how to use as an antidote to reverse the effects of infection. That's how we could stop the Flood without using the Halo rings. Okay, those are the two main things, was the Flood enemies and the backstory on Amberclad. Another thing is the Amberclad. This is still a solution destroying this ring that's near Neptune. Now, I don't remember Halo 3 where the Holy City warped here, or if it did, I don't remember. I have to replay that. But if it didn't, this is still a plausible idea of destroying the ring next to Neptune, which is probably something that we should still do. If we already did in Halo 3, then this comment is null, but I'm not sure. Okay, a few other notes as I continue on. I will mention as we go further. Okay. Oh, one last thing. The hive mind is not on that ship. When we beat the game and you see the cutscene, you see that the hive is like, you know, has a presence in the city. But the original is not on that ship. It grew a second one. That was a second hive mind that grew in the city. So it's two. There's two hive minds now, as far as we know when we get there.
We don't have time for this, Chief. Truth's Phantom is nearing the Forerunner ship.
There is no time for this game.
Gotcha. Alright, when Cortana mentions that we only have so much time, we should now set a time limit of 30 minutes before the ship leaves. It's a short mission, so I think that's a fair
I'll
time.
disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn our charity into another No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. But there's something inside the ship, a presence that's fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
Now the drones have the best chance of fighting the flood with force. They have almost as much numbers as the flood because of, you know, their species. They can just simply breed more bugs at a rapid pace. So the drones, I still don't understand their motives. I want to say the Queen's selling them for food, which is my only guess. But the drones have the best chance of fighting the flood head-on with an army of themselves. That's it. But I don't think they'd win because the flood has so much more in numbers. It's almost unfair. Not to mention they will eventually infect the drones. That will be part of their own army, so it just multiplies for them. The flood. This gun's gonna run out of ammo. I'll go with it. Huh, this room's interesting. No matter how many times you play this mission, something different can happen in this mission. It's really interesting. Like last time I was fighting carriers in this room. I love this mission. I love how it's a completely different vibe from all the other missions. Like something out of Dead Space. That game is amazing too. I love this. I love this. A lot of scary opportunities. Oh, something to mention. This thing on the wall. These are fungus that are growing off of the parasite. The parasite, if it can't find a host, it will plant itself on an object and grow. Other parasites will meet it and also help expand the surface of fungus, and then this surface of fungus will eventually produce more parasites at a certain rate. Now this is a pretty big section. I would say this would probably produce like 2 or 3 every minute, and it would continuously do that until it was burnt by fire or some kind of something. Another thing to take note is the fog, this green fog in the air. This fog is deadly. If I took off my helmet and I was breathing this in for a few hours, it would kill me. I would die from this. And then I would eventually become one of these floods because of this air. It's also airborne. Now you hear that deep rumble? That is the hive growing from this. This is all part of the hive. So if it gets enough surface area to grow, it will grow a new hive eventually. Everywhere. All these little things will be spawning little parasites, and the bigger it gets, possibly carriers. Carriers could come out of those sometimes. It's pretty disgusting.
Parasite is not before. It shall not defeat us.
Your hands while we shall suffer progress of infinity.
this could possibly spawn a carrier. Look, it almost kind of looks like it could. Like, look at that thing. It looks round and puffy like a carrier, so I could see that just spawning out those every, like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
The security systems in this part of the tower are particularly robust.
What does that mean? Are you talking about the people or the actual systems?
Whosoever is led by fear, take heed. I am soft, I am not afraid. Noble mercy is here, at my side. Wise counsel.
This together now. In corpses, one grave.
Yeah, this part gets really laggy. I'm surprised I haven't seen any fuel rod cannons in this mission. For all the weapons that they're using, I didn't see a single fuel rod cannon. I find that to be a little crazy. Here's a little cool note. I like how you added this detail with the tentacle. It's very nice. I feel like that's overlooked a lot. But if I got close enough, I feel like this thing would catch me and kill me. Like, it'd capture me and just strangle me to death. That's just a note. A little note.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctuary.
Now, when the Hive speaks, all the units that has infected speak along with him at the same time. So it's like a chorus of speaking. It's very scary and sickening.
Crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one last hurdle before the journey ends.
Brood and elite ships are engaging one another all around High Charity. I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
I'm sorry for the glitch. The visual glitch, only because, what's it called? Only because, this game is old. This is the original Xbox Halo 2 disc. So it's probably like 12 years old or 10 years old. It's old and it still plays well, so.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city. The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power grid. Stopping Truth, that's all that matters.
Now's the time of our undoing.
You know the plan. You've got to stop Truth. I've got to handle the Index. Go!
Can't leave without you, Cortana. If there's that small chance of
If you would falter now,
remote
this
detonation, I want to take it.
one final effort is all that remains.
Forget about the flood. You've got to get aboard. I can't go with you.
You gotta. You gotta. I don't want to leave you behind, Cortana.
We're out of time, Chief. Into the conduit.
Alright.
Chief, you get to Earth. Good luck.
After I'm through with Truth.
Don't make a girl a promise.
If you know you can't keep it.